Last time we chatted, you said something interesting. You said that pricing is IP. What do you mean by that?
The way you arrive at your price, providing you taking the category design and the POV stuff seriously, or at least doing some of that, means that you shouldn't be competing on price. But one thing you will do is create your price. That has to come from somewhere. It typically comes from God knows how many rounds of iteration and testing, some of
Yeah.
which is going to be painful, showing one price to one client, another to another, seeing which one gets the most friction. We saw something called Price Intelligently, and it's quite interesting. It talks about pricing psychology. It talks about why certain companies always seem to be putting the prices up.
Mm.
It talks about how you can find your pricing kind of area, your sweet spot, if you like. And I remember there was one piece that said, I mean, it was quite hardcore, and we don't do this, by the way, but this was pretty aggressive. And I think it's because it was a bigger SaaS example that it was given. It said something like increase your price by 25% every year until you get a certain number of churn. So you just
Mm.
keep pushing it. And where that kind of wall is, you go, okay, there we are. That's our price tolerance. Now, we didn't do it that way. We just experimented our way to finding that sweet spot. And we felt the wall when we would have pushback from the clients.
Mm.
To your question, I would argue that all of that work and all of that effort is unique to you and your team. You've had to literally
Mm.
go through all that. So why would you share outwardly and openly to the wider market, including potentially your competitors, or at the very least, people in your competitive landscape who are looking to become one of the people you mentioned at the beginning, who
Mm.
goes, Ryan's killing that, I'll do the same, and just go, I'll lower his price slightly. Keeping your price back is good for that.
Mm.
Of course, clients ask us, and we can give them a range. But
Mhm.
we give them a range once we're in conversation.
Mm.
Pricing on the front door to us implies a grab it and go sort of supermarket mentality, which is not what's right for this market.
Mm.
So again, down to the market, down to the audience,
Mm.
our clients, although they'll hate it because they can't get a price, they themselves put price on acquisition on their works of art. So it's ironic that they're asking us for prices and we're saying, well, what's this priced? There's a bit of a psychological game here, which is
Mm.
you show me you understand what it is you're even buying,
Mm.
and I'll give you the price for something. For us, that's about we need to know what you even need before we can give you a
Mm.
price. I don't know, Ryan, whether your gallery sells one piece of work every other day, or you've got 50 galleries around the world and you're basically a blue chip enterprise that's on the public stock exchange somewhere.
Mm.
I can't give you a price, can I? Because think of the range of that.
Yeah.
I can try, but it's going to get really messy. It also implies or gives a behavior that we don't particularly like, which is tell us how much it is, and we'll use that as like the one thing to
Mm.
define whether we're going to take it or not, which then forgets all the other cool pod stuff, which is some of
Mm.
our other unique IP from the category stuff, what the
Yep.
product actually does, the support system, and all the other good stuff.
Mm.
It gets into a pricing war. And
Mm.
again, back to the start of the conversation, we want to be playing at tables where we can win most of the time. And we can win most of the time if there's an understanding.
Hey, it's Ryan here. If you like that video, please click the like and subscribe button somewhere down there and check out the full interview right over here. Go on, click it. You know you want to.